Hello, wonderful people. I greet you all according to the time you are using, wherever you are watching me from. May the good Lord continue to support you as you continue to support your girl and your friend on this creative kingdom. May God bless you, my people. I don't know why Christian leaders choose to continue to treat God like this way, treat their own people this way. I don't know why. What they will gain in all this kind of ungodly behavior. And people now remember during the tenure of former President Muhammadu Buhari, una remember those days when Christian leaders, when they just appoint, when former President Muhammadu Buhari was just appointed as a president, that was 2016. The Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, and the Bible Society of Nigeria, BSN, in Kaduna of that year. Now so they go disclose, they go tell President Muhammadu Buhari saying that God sent. Not only that, they tell and say is the Messiah that will make Nigeria succeed. I want to ask this Christian association, I want to ask you, how does Nigeria not succeed? How are they not succeeded in the area of poverty, the area of corruption, the area of terrorism, the area of unemployment, in the area of examination malpractices, in the area of crime, in the area of drug abuses, in the area of education, failure or no value of education, in the area of, electoral malpractices, what we experienced during last election, most corrupted and embarrassing election so far in the history of Nigeria. How does that your prophecy come to pass in the area of are we talking about laziness of the mind? People are not thinking. Leader will not think. Leaders are not thinking. Laziness of the mind, and the Buhari will have the mind to be calling Nigerians lazy youths. He that cannot even create anything during his tenure. Overpopulation, political. They are buying their people, saying they are doing election. Poor human capital development. So how does that your prophecy? And now, my people, the worst part of it, this recent administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this Christian leader, they have started again with that fake prophecy. He went to Aso Rock. That is Reverend Daniel. He went there. He went there with a gang member. He went there. He said that past embarrassing election of 2023 have come to pass, and now by the grace of God, now that one I be the error way they say, by the account the grace of God being ungodly process, ungodly what is not godly, what stolen election, manipulation of machine. Manipulation of beaver machine and all. You saw everything. You are still saying the grace of God. Now that one, now dear, this my pastor and Dr. Charles Apoke. Now dear, he can't choke mouth. He can't tell this Reverend Danny. He can't tell our mind. Now the one way sweet my mind. He really tell our mind. Mona fell listening to all waiting this man using mouth for me there before.
The general elections of 2023 have come and gone. And by the grace of God, we have a sitting president in the person of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. And so the leadership of CAN decided to come to pay a courtesy visit, to congratulate him on his election, and to pledge our support for his administration. The advice we have for the president is for him. The general elections of 2023 have come and gone, and by the grace of God, we have a sitting president in the person of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. And so the leadership of CAN decided to come to pay a courtesy visit, to congratulate him on his election, and to pledge our support for his administration. The advice we have for the president is for him.
I am Dr. Charles Apoki. I want to air my opinion and the opinion of very many Christians concerning the visit of the CAN chairman to Aso Rock. There is extremely nothing wrong in going to Aso Rock to visit the president. But when you pay such kind of visits, you know those you represent as Christians, and you must speak on their behalf and on behalf of the people of Nigeria. Number one, you said that by the grace of God that we have a sitting president. Sir, by the grace of God, please let us not blaspheme the name of the Lord by ascribing every attainment to him. No. You know how the elections went. You know how institutions failed woefully. You know how the Constitution was bastardized because of the 25% requirement in Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. You know how Abuja became a state without a governor. And you still say, by the grace of God. Was it in your mind? Do you think it's by the grace of God? My leader, sir, assuming you have a bishop who became a bishop not according to the standards of the Anglican Communion, which you represent, will you say that it is by the grace of God that he became that bishop? Particularly the things you know. Sir, I was disappointed. In your interview, I did not hear you talk about the killings of Christians on Christmas Day in Plateau State. You did not mention it. Sir, those were your members that were killed, even though they might not be from your denomination, but they are Christians. And the gradual extermination of Christian communities in some states in the north. You did not say that. You did not say anything. I don't know if you told him in private, but you should have said it in public. Sir, you did not say anything about the insecurity that is threatening Abuja, where you reside, that is gradually creeping into all communities in that town. No, I was disappointed. Sir, you did not say any, you talked about policies. Did you talk about the value of the naira that has gone down to an abysmal level? Did you discuss about the companies that are leaving Nigeria in droves? Many of those bishops that stood behind the religious leaders, most of you are 60 years and above, and the likelihood of your having prostatic hyperplasia is very high. Do you know Duodat that you can take to prevent prostatic hyperplasia that used to sell for 12,000 naira is 52,000 naira now, and for you to take it for a year, you might pay close to 700,000 naira. How many of your old members in your PCC, in your church committees, can afford that? Do you know that today medical doctors don't have places to do internship? Did you discuss the inflationary trends? You say you can, the people are what? People who were in Lagos shouting a big power award that we are hungry. Hungry, did you go with your members' interest in mind and the suffering and the pain they are going through? My religious leaders, you did not speak our mind. You spoke for yourself. And the way you spoke, you brought shame to the name of the Lord. I saw all those bishops behind you. They looked like secondary school prefects that went to meet their principal. Must you go to Aso Rock? Paul Yonggi-Chu was invited by the president of South Korea. He said he was busy doing the work of the Lord that he could not come. Can't you people respect yourselves to such an extent that the president will come and visit you? President will come and visit you. Or is it because you people don't buy what you eat, you don't pay for fuel, the church pays for your fuel, pays for your accommodation, takes care of you, that you are not feeling the pain? Can chairman, sir, I believe that you should have spoken more differently than what you said on television. It's a very poor representation of the opinions and the pains of your people. When I saw that interview, I walked away. And I was discussing with some other people. They also walked away because it shows institutional capture. A lot of institutions in this country have been captured by the leadership in this country that they no longer have independence. Just like the Constitution was bastardized during these last electoral cases in court. Chairman of Cancer, please, never again should you make such statements and think that you are speaking on our behalf. You spoke for yourself. Spoke for yourself. And I speak the minds of many Nigerians. You religious leaders, when things go wrong in this country, you don't say anything. It's only a few of these younger, more vibrant people that were speaking out in this country. Those of you who are in core leadership position, running the big churches, running all that, you didn't say anything. Now, people are going to Aso Rock to go and see president. What are you looking for? We are suffering. We are in pains. Our nation is dying. And don't tell us to pray. When you went there, you couldn't speak out. May God have mercy on all of us in this country. I am Dr. Apoki. I don't know if I'm any person's friend.